Hello guys, welcome back to our channel Learning Support. Guys, today I am here with you to discuss a very famous poem by Toru Dutt, Our Casuarina Tree. This poem was published in 1881 after the death of the poetess. Toru Dutt, whose lifespan is very brief, whose lifespan is just from 1856 to 1877, was an Indo-Anglian poet. She wrote some poems and basically translated many Bengali and Sanskrit poems to French and English. Her famous works include The Lotus or Casuarina Tree, Sita, Savitri, Lakshman, Dhruv, Prahlad, etc. Tara Dutt was the youngest daughter of the family. Her elder brother Abju and elder sister Aru both died in a very earlier age. Abju died in just 14 years old and Aru, her elder sister, died in just 20 years old. So, the poetess was missing her siblings very much. So, in the title, the word our obviously refers to Taru and her siblings. The poem shows the pain of the poetess of missing her siblings and the casuarina tree as well. Taro wrote this poem when she was in Europe and when she was missing her siblings who were no more, who are now no more. In this poem, we see that there is a large casuarina tree in front of the window of Toru Dutt's house, and her childhood memories are intensely related with the casuarina tree. Now, in the first stanza, we will see how Toru Dutt describes the gallantry, the strength of the casuarina tree. In the first stanza, the poetess says, like a huge python winding round and round the rugged trunk, indented deep with scars, up to its very summit near the stars a creeper climbs, in whose embraces bound no other tree could live. So, in the first stanza, in the first line, we see the use of simile. Here, a creeper is compared with a huge python. A creeper is climbing to the trunk, to the rugged trunk. Rugged means rough, which is not smooth. The rough trunk of the casuarina tree winding round and round just like a huge python. Indented deep with scars. Scars refers to wounds. The creeper is making wounds on the trunk of the tree. Up to its very summit near the stars, a creeper climbs. So the creeper is climbing up to the very summit, up to the very top of the tree. And the tree is so large as if it touches the stars, and the creeper also climbs up to the very top of the tree, in whose embraces bound no other tree could live. In this situation, in such an obstacle, no other tree can live. No other tree can be able to live. But gallantly, the giant wears the scarf, and flowers are hung in crimson clusters, all the boughs among. But in such an obstacle, in such a situation, the casuarina tree stands strongly. Here, the poetess describes the gallantry, the strength of the casuarina tree. The casuarina tree is standing just like a giant, okay, and it wears the scarf of crimson clusters. Crimson clusters means red, deep red flowers, okay. So, the tree is wearing a crimson clusters scarf, and which covers all the boughs, which covers all the branches of the tree. So, in this line, we see the use of metaphor, because here the casuarina tree and giant are implicitly compared on the basis of hugeness, on the basis of vastness. Okay, where on all day are gathered bird and bee, and oft at nights the garden overflows with one sweet song that seems to have no close, sung darkling from our tree while men repose. In these flowers, in the deep red flowers which covers the branches of the tree, all day bird and bees gathered, and at nights, when all the world take rest, when all the men take rest, the garden overflows with one sweet song of darkling. Okay, here repose means taking rest. Repose means rest. In the second stanza, the poetess describes a morning scenario. When first my casement is wide open thrown at dawn, my eyes delighted on it rest. So, in the second stanza, the poetess describes that when she opens the casement means window, the window of her house, she feels glee to see the tree. Sometimes and most in winter, on its crest a grey baboon sits statue-like alone, watching the sunrise, while on lower boughs his puny offspring leap about and play. And sometimes, and especially in winter, the poetess sees that a grey baboon sits like a statue on the upper branches of the tree, looking at the sunrise, and on the lower branches, his puny offsprings. Puny offspring means teeny babies, teeny childrens, jump and play. Here and far and near, coquillas hail the day, and to their pastures went our sleepy cows, and in the shadow on the broad tank cast by that hoar tree so beautiful and vast, the water lilies spring like snow in mist. And the poetess says that far and near means everywhere, coquillas, coquillas are often called as the nightingale of Hindustan. So coquillas, who are called as the nightingale of Hindustan, hail the day by their sweet songs. The sleepy cows go to the pastures. The shadow of a hoar tree falls on the broad water tank where the white water lilies spring just like snow. Okay. In the third stanza, the poetess describes why the tree is so dear to her, why the tree is so beloved to her. But not because of its magnificence, dear is the Casuarina tree, is the Casuarina to my soul. Beneath it we have played. Though years may roll, O sweet companions, loved with love intense, for your sakes shall the tree be ever dear. So, in the third stanza, the poetess describes that the tree is dear to her because not because of its magnificence, not because of its hugeness, but because of the past memories of her life that are related to the tree. In this, beneath the tree, they played. The poetess played with her siblings. Here they refers to her elder brother Abju and elder sister Aru. Years roll on, but the tree captures their images in her memory. Okay, in her memory, blend with your images. It shall arise in memory till the hot tears blind mine eyes. Though years may roll, the tree captures their images in her memory, and her eyes fill up with hot tears till the hot tears blind mine eyes. Here we should note the word blind. Here, blind does not mean completely blind, but when we cry, we know that we do not see completely, we do not see clearly because of tears, and then we become blind for some time, but it is not the complete blindness. Okay. What is that dirge like murmur that I hear like the sea breaking on a shingle beach? Here the poetess is raising a question about a murmuring sound, which is just like the sound of sea breaking on a shingle beach. Shingle beach means stony beach. And in the next line, she gives the answer. It is the tree's lament and eerie speech that haply to the unknown land may reach. So, in these lines, the poetess gives the answers. The poetess imagines that in the unknown land of Italy, France, or England, she can hear the lamentation of the tree, the lamentation of the Casuarina tree. Like Toru, the tree is also murmuring for the death of Abju and Aru, and this murmuring sound she can hear even on a shingle beach, on a stony beach where the waves break down. In the fourth stanza, she describes unknown yet well known to the eye of faith. Oh, I have heard that wail far, far away in distant lands by many a sheltered day when slumbered in his cave the water wraith and the waves gently kissed the classic shore of France or Italy beneath the moon when earth lay tranced in a dreamless swoon, and every time the music rose before mine inner vision rose a form sublime, thy form, O tree, as in my happy prime I saw thee in my own loved native clime. So, in the fourth stanza, the poetess says that this murmuring sound is unknown to the whole world. This murmuring sound, which she can hear, is obviously unknown to the whole world, but it is well known. It is very, very well known to the poetess herself. She believes that the tree is lamenting, and far away in distant lands only she can hear it. When the water wraith means the sea god. When the sea god slumbered in his cave, slumber means sleep. When the sea god is sleeping, when the waves touch the classic shore of France or Italy, when beneath the moon the whole world is in dreamless sleep, means when the whole world becomes silence, when the music of the waves rose, then what happens? Then the poetess can see the tree before her inner vision. She can see the happy moment of her childhood in her own native country, in her India. In the fifth stanza, in the last stanza, the poetess says, therefore, I fain would consecrate a lay unto thy honor, tree, beloved of those who now in blessed sleep for aye repose. Dearer than life to me, alas, were they. Mayst thou be numbered when my days are done with deathless trees, like those in Borodale, under whose awful branches lingered pale fear, trembling hope, and death, the skeleton, and time the shadow, and though weak the birds that would thy beauty fain, O fain rehearse, may love defend thee from oblivion's curse. So, in the last stanza, the poetess says that therefore she wants to write about the tree which was beloved to her siblings who are now no more, who are now sleeping, who are now resting in peace forever, and who were dearer to her life. She says that she will also be died one day, but thou means the tree, but the tree should live forever like the trees in the Borodale. The Borodale refers to the Borodale Valley and Lake near Keshwe-Kambia in the Lake District, of which Wordsworth writes in Uhtred. Wordsworth wrote about the Borodale in his poem, in his creation, Uhtred. The trees of this Borodale are very mysterious and deathless. The Casuarina tree should be such a deathless tree, under whose branches people makes fearful or hopeful. Time goes by and death comes. Though this verse becomes weak, the beauty of the tree will not fade. Her love will defend, her love will protect the tree from oblivion's cards. Here, oblivion's cards refers to the cards of destruction. We know that everything is being destroyed with the passage of time, but the poetess believes that her love will protect the tree from the destruction of the time, from the decadence of time. So, the poetess is missing her siblings very much, and she wants to write about the tree, about the Casuarina tree, and tries to memorize her siblings, and tries to give a deathless life to the Casuarina tree. Okay guys, now we can end the video, and if you like my video then please subscribe my channel Learning Support. Bye.